It's meant to be a public speaking class based in impromptu speaking situations. So rather than a prepared speech, it's what did you think about that proposal? Or, oh, we have a guest, would you introduce them? So regular situation, or just a toast that somebody has. Regular impromptu speaking situations, and people have a lot of anxiety around that. And so I co-teach it with a communications instructor who has some curriculum in communications, and then I use improv exercises to either emphasize the point or get them to experience it, getting lost a few times up on their feet and start to find their way. An average class for that course it's about 2 hours, and it's about 40 people, sometimes as little as 20, sometimes as much as 40. And because we co-teach it, there are times when we're doing lecture style and we have students sitting in the chairs and we're presenting information to them. And then we have times when we break out and they do exercises sort of in pairs or in groups right in their seats. And then there are times when we clear the chairs and we do improv exercises standing or walking in the space. We can use it as a stage, kind of a proscenium and audience, or we can push the chairs completely out and use it as a workshop, physical workshop space. So we do all of that in every class, basically. It's true that we try to get at the same material from different points of view, different experiential modes, and that some of it is listening, some of it is trying it on yourself, some of it is seeing other people try it on, some of it is doing one thing and then doing something else that seems very different and trying to synthesize the two, or just changing up the tone or the pace in the middle of a class. It's more dynamic that way too. But it is all the same material, you're just getting at it from different directions. Yeah. And certainly for the improv, and I think for the public speaking, it needs to be experiential. It needs to be not just that you're hearing, but that you're trying, and you're learning from trying the mistakes you make. We do, every now and then we use clips of famous public speaking moments. You know, Jon Stewart introducing Bruce Springsteen at the Kennedy Center Honors, you know, is a great introduction example. Or sometimes there are examples of people doing public speaking in ways that are flawed, that really show it up. And that it's almost like the extreme examples or the examples of excellence or flawed we can bring in, and they don't judge the students themselves. The students can see them as models, and so we'll do some video clips, and we'll do some every now and then we'll write on the whiteboards. There are improv exercises where you need that, or yeah, so it's a pretty dynamic use of the space for us. You know, Matt, my co-teacher, he didn't invent it, but he loves to do think, pair, share, which is we kind of give you a challenge and you take a moment and think about what your toast would be or what your introduction of this person would be, and then in pairs each of you share it, and then the pairs find 2 other pairs and you find a group of 6, and in a circle you share it. And again, that's something that's very easily done in this classroom.